So we have our own business called HARLEY of London, which is owned by Harley-Street-Healthcare-Group. We are a very forward-looking, I would say, healthcare company, but we also a wellness company. We're also a lifestyle company. So a lot of people will get confused that how can you be a core healthcare company? They understand that, okay, core healthcare company going into longevity, wellness is understandable, but into hospitality and lifestyle, I say very simple, because human being is not just one thing. Human being is very complex. And if you want to fix people's health, you need to look after their lifestyle also. The reason being is 70% of our illnesses come from our lifestyle. So this project is LAYAN. It's a seafront area, and what we like about the asset is that it just the concept itself is amazing on its own, and when we have added on a lot of the health and wellness features and all that, family office, it has become even more attractive. For example, you can slide from your living room into the swimming pool. All of that itself is very, very attractive for a lot of people. And and then you have a personal theme-based boardroom and private office. But what I will say is, I think Bahrain is undersold in a number of ways. One is there are huge potential within Bahrain. But nobody is highlighting it. So what do I see? I see a Bahraini economy which is around 37 billion-ish in dollar terms. I see 18% of it is real estate, right? That's what I see. And then you have hospitality that is growing, hotels, restaurants and all that. I see growth there. But I think Bahrain has potential in other areas where I think that's what brings me here. I see potential in a number of regions. One is because of the strategic location, because it is very strategically located. Second thing is the local population is also very highly literate and educated. I'm not comparing the region, but I'm just saying what I see in terms of Bahrain. And I also see very smart regulators as well. I mean, when I look at the Central Bank of Bahrain, I see the innovation, and I see the kind of the vision that they're putting forward. For example, when I looked at the regulation that they're putting for regulating family offices, I was surprised that other central banks or other regulators in the region haven't even bothered with it. So that tells you that there is a vision attached to it. Then we've been looking at Bahrain Economic Development Board. I know a couple of them personally, and I see that they are again very proactive, very engaging. So when you see these two regulators, not the two regulators, one being central bank and one being the Economic Development Board, and then when you see, the healthcare regulator, then you see the real estate regulators, they're all very pragmatic. So we looked at one asset and we realized, this is us putting all pieces of the puzzle together. So what we are doing now is we are setting up an asset which is focused on health and wellness and well-being. We are bringing in global family offices. We are saying to global family offices, why don't you look at Bahrain? And they're saying, okay, show me why should I look at Bahrain. Now, if you showcase the asset that if you move your second home or your family office, you have an asset which is a very luxurious lifestyle, meaning you have your own personalized theme-based boardroom, private office. In the same place, you have the world-class health and wellness looked after. In the same place, you have a state-of-the-art longevity center and cutting-edge stem cell therapies, biotech, which is not available in the region, like immune cell biobanking. Immune cell biobanking is not available anywhere. And that's what we are building. So you have the global audience, the ultra high net worth individuals and family offices who will bring their assets, their businesses here and use this as a regional hub because it makes more sense to them. And we have created that facility where you have an amazing boardroom, amazing health and wellness facility, immune cell biobanking facility, the longevity center, you name it, a world-class family office. And then with the support of CBB, the central bank, etc., get the licensing sorted out. So that encourages them. And we already have partners like Balfour Capital Group who are very encouraged by what they see. And then you have the local population who benefit from it. You have the employment that gets generated, and you have direct and indirect employment. And then you have the neighboring countries that benefit from it, and that means indirect employment as well, and direct employment as well. So that's what we are building. So part of our approach is to say, you know what, there is expertise that can go global from here. And that's what we are focusing on. I'm saying, let's just create something that is made in Bahrain, but for the world. And make this for the world. And we are getting a lot of already interest from people. We are getting interest from UAE, we are getting interest from the subcontinent, we are getting interest even from the US because nobody has built this product yet. And they're saying, wow, this is a London innovation. I said, no, this is a Bahraini innovation. A lot of people have expressed interest and say, hey, can I buy 2 or 3 of these assets and keep it as an investment? Because they believe, because the reason why they're doing that is because we've brought in another innovation, fractional ownership of the asset, which is again first in the region. And fractional ownership, this is what the fintech innovation is, which allows you to trade your purchase. So let's say 4 people came together and bought an asset, they can trade it. So they can make money in it as well. That's the innovation that we brought in. The other innovation that we brought in, again, this one is global for us. We have a utility token called the HARLEY Wellness Dollar. So HARLEY Wellness Dollar is a loyalty reward point system. The concept exists for ages. But what happens is there are 2 things. One is that you have a credit score when it comes to the world of finance. If you want loan, if you want a car finance, you want mortgage, they look at your credit score. But in terms of health and wellness, if you want your life insurance, your health insurance, there is no credit score. So HARLEY Wellness Dollar becomes that credit score, as in health and wellness score. And then, when we talked about lifestyle, the only way to make sure that people take control of their lifestyle changes is to reward them. Otherwise, people just don't take it seriously. Yeah, so give them incentive. And the incentive is the HARLEY Wellness Dollar. So you have a proper digital wallet where if they do what we are asking them to do on a monthly basis, we reward them with HARLEY Wellness Dollar. So if they're following their customer care plan, they're following the program, they know they will be getting the rewards. If they're making purchase within our ecosystem, they are getting that loyalty points converted into HARLEY Wellness Dollar. And then they're able to redeem those HARLEY Wellness Dollar, meaning they can go for a spa, they can go to a restaurant, all that. And on top of that, because it's a utility token, people are able to trade it as well. Because sometimes greed is a very big motivator. And people say, hey, wouldn't it be nice if I could just make money by working out? And we are saying we have taken that excuse away from you. If you work out, you will make money. And they say, how? I say, well, if you go to the gym, if you maintain a good lifestyle, we will give you HARLEY Wellness Dollar. So we are investing in you. And then if the Wellness Dollar goes up by 30%, 40%, you sell it and you'll be a rich guy. I think my biggest investment and biggest achievement is people. And when I started interacting with Faisal, I realized, when we say in our world, he's a keeper in terms of a friend. I thought, he is definitely somebody we would like to work with. So it was not Ben Faki as a company, but it was an individual. And we realized that, I personally realized that, okay, this is somebody we can work on and build a global project. and we're working on a number of initiatives to make sure that this becomes a global initiative, this becomes a global product. And I think this will become a global product, and this will be something that people will say that this is made in Bahrain for the world.